All right, my people, grand rising, grand rising. Hope you guys hear me loud and clear. Let me know. First and foremost, or first today on this session here, we're gonna just look straight on the market and what I'm seeing, and it's basically continuation of the analysis that we did yesterday. The market overview that was by me and Frederick. I'm gonna focus on BTC and gold here, and I'm jumping straight into the chart. And from instead of starting on the bigger time frame, I'm going to start on the smaller time frame. I'm going to show you guys something that I'm looking at right now. So at the smaller time frame, these white boxes are support and resistance. I'm going to mark out the support and resistance in white right now. We're on BTC, we're on the 50-minute time frame. So these white boxes are support and resistance, and I was looking for the market to break out either above, come and retest this order block up here, the 15-minute, that also of course works as resistance, or do the opposite, break this support that is formed here, that was previous resistance, that we have retested as support, see that one break, and then look for an entry on the retest for the sell. You guys know that I'm more biased sell, bearish than bullish on Bitcoin right now. But on the smaller time frame, as we saw definitely last week, anything can happen. So this here, what's happening right now, because right now we're seeing it actually break through, so we want to see it break through firmly, and I've drew this bottom here on this level because I want to see it take this whole cluster of order blocks that is here, or of orders that are here. Whenever you see candles choppy like this, side by side, printing sideways, then even though it forms a little uptrend, it's very sideways action here, then you know that is an order block. There's a lot of orders laying there. So I want to see market break that, and on the retest of this then support, previous support, now resistance, we're looking for an entry on a sell. And we have a nice way down. So it's either that or market turns now, breaks above this order block, and uses that as support, which will be confluent with this big blue box that you see here. That is I think it's the 4-hourly order block that we would use as support then as well. And then we can go to the 4-hourly. No, this is actually the daily even. This is a daily order block. So then what we can see on the 4-hourly is that we got this 4-hourly order block up here that is very strong, that created this whole massive impulse down. So it's a strong order block. I would actually even put it out like this, XOB, extreme order block. So if we break out from this resistance here, this small order block on the 50-minute time frame, that is not very strong, so we just consider it resistance, then, and we come retest it, then I'm looking for the market to come all the way up here to this order block, and from there I'm definitely looking for bearish reaction. How far that bearish reaction is going to be, God knows, but we know that there's going to be a bearish reaction, and we know that what we're looking at here is big moves. So only from this order block back down to the support, we have about 200 pips. So it's big moves, and therefore I'm looking at these moves because these moves, I see them quite clear. Even though the previous market week was as it was, I was totally wrong on my bias trading on the bigger time frame on BTC. But even though that was last week, this week I'm saying things clear here, and it's either this or that. So wherever we go in, we have a lot of pips to catch, and it's easy pips to catch. So we just got to be patient and wait for our entry here. That is for BTC. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. 50-minute, we want to see this thing firmly break and come and retest. If we retest, we're looking for a sell from this previous support turn resistance. All right, maybe the market's just dipping, picking liquidity right now, and turns now and starts. This doesn't mean that the market's going to collapse. So if it turns now and breaks above this resistance here, then we're looking for the retest of that one as support, and then we are targeting this up here. We have about 200 pips to catch all the way up here. All right, that's BTC. Let me check the chat quickly. Nothing new. All right, cool. Then we continue. First, a sip of coffee. I hope you guys got your coffees ready. You know, they in a London stream without coffee. We should drink tea on London stream to honor England, but we're drinking coffee. All right, so now we jump into gold. And I don't know if how many of you guys saw the market overview that we did yesterday. So I'm talking about, let's go zoom out a little bit and let's zoom back in. Okay, cool. I'm going to remove these fib levels to clean up the chart a little bit. So I'm talking about that I want to see market collapse down here to this extreme order block. Just because there is an extreme order block, it doesn't mean that market has to come down there. There's a lot of liquidity down here. Market doesn't have to come down there and grab that liquidity. So I said also that we see this trend down here. And if market breaks this trend, so basically if it takes these highs here, okay, let's do like this. Let's go to the hourly time frame and let me mark out some stuff. So you see these highs here. This is liquidity being created. Engineered liquidity, as it's called. And this liquidity was grabbed by this move, this push that we had, this impulse that we had here. It took all this liquidity, all right? And I said in the market overview that we need to, what I want to see now is, was this just a quick liquidity grab? Stop hunting all these stops here, trying to push the markets down. And now we dipping down as I was hoping that it would do down here to the extreme order block. Or are we actually, did we take that liquidity, we're coming back down, taking the stop losses that are down here now, and then pushing upwards, breaking this downtrend. So what has happened? We have broken the trend. The last option happened. We took this whole trend here, we took it out now. How did we take it out? By taking these previous lower highs, all right? Market structure. Here's the market structure. And here, we didn't manage to create a lower low, all right? We didn't manage to break it. So we didn't manage to break it, but instead, what did we do? We took the previous high, okay? So just to make this super clear, wait, let me do like this instead. Boom, boom, boom. For educational purposes. Oh, we didn't take this this low. We didn't break it. Instead, what did we do? We took this high here. All right. So, because we did that, what happens automatically? We are now bullish on a 4-hourly time frame. Of course, we need to see this candle close, and it's forming right now. We have 2 hours and 48 minutes left. A wick won't count it. So just a wick above is not enough for us to be bullish on this. We need to see this candle close, but we got 2 hours and 48 minutes left until that happens. But on the hourly, we have managed to secure this candle. That is, well, it's actually equal high, to be honest here. Also, okay, so basically this is being determined right now. Let's mark the zone out. I'm not gonna jump any guns here. Let's have our zone ready and see when this gets taken. And when I say taken, I mean candle closed above. Then we have then we have a definite break of structure. All right, so 4-hour candle, 2 hours 47 minutes left. We want to see it close above. Then we're turning bullish on this thing, on this whole structure. And if so, then I'm looking for this whole downtrend, that this whole downtrend is past, it's over. Next target will of course then be to secure the market structure on the bigger time frame. And that will be this here. But this long way up there. So when we break these highs here, then we can start looking for entries to target the this previous major high. And so on we go from there. That is that. The lower time frame, we are definitely bullish. We have taken all these previous highs. On a smaller time frame, we have a nice buy situation here, guys. Let's look at this. So, do you see what I see? We have this support. We have this previous resistance formed support. It's being tested as support right now. I'm not going to go into any trade on this here. You know why? Because I want to see this whole thing being taken. So I want to see market break above the 2039 level. We have 2037, almost 2038 right now at the price, and I want to see the 2039 taken with at least a 50-minute candle closed above it. Then we can start looking at the pullback for entry on a buy on gold. This here for me doesn't really cut it. It looks nice. We have retested it, and now we have come down and touched it with a wick. So nice exhaustion on the sell side, which shows that buy side is basically controlling it. But the question is for how much? You know, gold, it's not something that I'm jumping in for to catch 10 pips on. This here from where we're at right now up to the top of this resistance is 10 pips approximately, 12, 13 pips. We going in to catch bigger fishes, and for that we need to see more firm confirmations in the price action here. Looking good though. Yeah, I want to see that 50-minute close above. If this candle closes above, this is going to be very interesting. If this 50-minute candle closes here at about 2039, 2040, then this is going to be super interesting. Then we're looking at the pullback for an entry on a buy. While we're letting this thing here print, we going to jump quickly into EURUSD and just check for our silver bullet situation. I know Liz were on the call on, what was it, Friday morning, right? When I I was looking for a sell on EURUSD, and I saw the silver bullet trade on the EURUSD, and I ignored the silver bullet trade because we were looking at the bigger picture, the bigger sell on EURUSD. The silver bullet hit spot on perfectly, and the bigger thing that we wanted to take did not go well. So yeah, that's how it can go sometimes. I was ignoring the silver bullet trade because of news, because we had news the same day. And by the way, speaking of news, before I start looking at silver bullet things, let's go to the news. We have Tuesday today, orange folders on USD. If anybody's trading JPY, we had oh, sorry guys, let's refresh this thing. I'm out here on the wrong week. Tuesday. Here we got it. Yeah, I was thinking we got red folders as well. All right, cool. So we have orange folder 3 o'clock. We have red folder 4 o'clock. So once again, we have a news heavy week. We had 2 cool days that were not so much what was happening, and now we're back at it. All right. So today, S&P CS Composite. I have no idea what this is. This is one of the few non-seasonally adjusted numbers reported on the calendar, as it's the primary calculation for this indicator. I have no idea. I'm just gonna be chill with those news and be cautious when we're trading. But this here, CB consumer confidence. Financial confidence is leading indicator for consumer spending, which accounts for majority of overall economic activity. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So basically, how confident people are in consuming, plainly, and it's forecasted 114 million. I think this is 114.2 million. So it's more than previously, and if it comes out greater than it, we have a bullish USD on the fundamental side. As we know by now, it doesn't mean that the US dollar will rally. Same thing here. Greater than forecast is good for currency, and this is the job opening. It's yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about this because honestly, I don't know much about this, but job openings. Numbers of job openings during the reported months, excluding the farming industry. Okay, very clear. Excluding the farming industry. All right. We'll see how the numbers come out and how it affects the market. But this is today. I want to talk about what we got on Wednesday, tomorrow. This is going to be super interesting. What do we got? Boom. We got first all day German preliminary CPI, so red folder for euro. But then what we got? We got red folders for USD, but I'm looking at first and foremost this here. FOMC statement, FOMC press conference. This is going to move the market, all right? So 8 o'clock and 8:30, market is going to be very funny to watch. And it's quite late, so it's not too much volume in the market, but still though, with these kind of events going on, you can expect the market to move. What is this? This is, of course, FOMC deciding on future interest rates and what direction the monetary policy is going. So let's look at these and read quickly. Actual rate and forecast is good for currency. The rate decision is usually priced into markets, so it tends to be overshadowed by the FOMC statement, which is focused on the future. Exactly, perfect. Okay, so here we will see the rates come out, and we see if they increase it or they decrease it. It's expected to stay the same, but this is, like they say, mostly priced into the market. This is what I'm always saying: buy the rumors, sell the news. So mostly this is already priced in with the rumors, all right? But on the FOMC statement, that is when we can see what's expected for the future. So so basically what's priced in here, what comes out on the FOMC statement is going to determine what's going to be priced in for the next federal funds rate, plainly. So FOMC statement is super important. If they talk dovish, like they want to, like, oh, we have control over the inflation, we are looking at a couple of rate reductions for the year, then yeah, of course, that is bearish for the US dollar, and we can expect it to drop. If they talk hawkish on the US dollar, so if they say that yeah, we don't feel that we have the interest rate, the inflation rate is not really where we want it to be. So basically, in other words, they're saying like, yeah, we might have to increase rate hikes, the rates. Then we might see a dollar that is bullish, because if they have to increase rates, or the interest rates has to stay the same, then that is good for US dollar. So that's that. So FOMC will be super interesting. Of course, these things we will be cautious with the market from 2:30, 2:15 and onward. All right, 2:15 euro. We have the red USD folders, and from there and onward, we are cautious with the market. So basically, the whole afternoon is red for USD. Thursday, GDP red folders. USD, boom. ISM manufacturing PMI, and then on Friday, a lot of red folders for USD. So another interesting week that might leave a lot of blood on the streets, but right now we're focusing on what's to come on Wednesday. All right. With that said, back to Tuesday. That's where we're at right now. We have our news 4 o'clock. Up until that, we just trade markets as usual. With that said, what do we got here? We got, oh, interesting. Snap, we had actually a really nice silver bullet here that passed. We got on the 3-minute. Notice that I don't look too much on the bigger time frame when I'm looking at the silver bullet, and that's because the silver bullet don't really consider what's happening on a bigger time frame. It's basically a temporary move, a temporary liquidity sweep. So and therefore the bigger time frame is not doesn't play a big role in that situation, or for the strategy. I wanted to look at this one, but I don't feel that this is a real structure being created here. Here we have three bullish candles, and four even bearish after another. So this is a real high being created here on the 3-minute time frame, and therefore I count this as the market structure shift, or this is the high that had to be taken for the market structure shift. And what do we see then? Let's go on a 5-minute just quickly. Oh, this is nice. We had, so even on the 5-minute, we have this fair value gap here. The market is in right now. And that one is beautiful because we even got this order block here. Boom. Pushing it. All right. Nice silver bullet trade. Putting our stop loss underneath these lows. That's a 6-pip stop loss. And before I look at the take profit, I have to actually take this trade. So, why am I thinking about putting it lower? Because it's a small move. We got 6-7 pips. And if we take these lows into consideration, then we are at 10 pips. And then we have also the 78.2 Fibonacci. This. So this fib here. from the bottom of the swing to the top, of course. We have the 78.2, and back to the 3 minute, you see it's exactly at these lows here. They have used it as support. So if we put the stop loss underneath these lows, then we have an extra line of defense on this trade. That's that. What are we targeting? We're targeting usually around 1 to 2. In this case here, okay, most definitely these tops here would be first take profit. This here would be first take profit. And to target something bigger, then I really have to look at the bigger picture and see where we're at. Move some of this old FUD here. Like, as you guys see on the structure here, on the market structure on the 4 hourly, we could easily tap into the 61.8. And as you see, the 61.8 has worked perfectly as resistance here. And support. So we could easily tap into that one. We're still inside the structure, this channel downwards. So we have tapped into this order block down here, this very strong, actually, XOB. Had some form of reaction or retesting the 78.6. And the question now is, how will this thing push up and come and retest this 61.8 now? To either break it for higher highs or to reject it. So what we're doing is this. This is my plan with this EURUSD trade. First, of course, we want to see it start moving in the right direction. First, take profit here. We're securing 14 pips here. All right. After those 14 pips, my next target is the 61.8. That's about 60 pips. So I'm putting one take profit at 1.083340, just to be safe. 1.08340, and I'm putting the next take profit at, or I'm leaving a runner, or I'm closing it at 1.088. I want to say almost 800, just to be safe, because those last 2 pips, I don't know if they were chasing. So I'm seeing 1.08800. That's 59 pips. If we don't get any discounted entries now. That's it. That's that for that. I will post this one on the trade ideas right now. So tagging Forex Live. EURUSD SB stands for silver bullet. Oh, posted. So it's there now. And you see the gold trade turned. Let's go back to the 5 minute. So it's testing the support right now. It's testing the support. It's looking bearish. This was just a wick. Still on the 50 minute. Same thing with BTC. This is what I said, didn't break. Just grab liquidity and it's pushing upwards now. So we'll see if it breaks this resistance up here. Let's look if we get a sell or a buy on this. EURUSD, yeah, well, it's having a pullback, giving us a discounted entry. Let's see if this silver bullet can start pumping and targeting this internal liquidity that we got here. The sell side liquidity is taken. Yeah, guys. All right, so we're pulling back. With that said, we have a EURUSD set, and I think also it's in confluence with what Frederick said yesterday. I don't remember exactly what he said on the market overview about EURUSD, but I know that he was looking at. I know that he was looking at it bullish. So if you haven't watched the market overview, I highly suggest that you go in and watch it. Me and Frederick will start doing these more regularly together also, because if there's something that we have noticed is that whenever we together on these market overviews, we tend to be very right on the market. So if that was a winning concept before, we'll break it. Let's get back to it. And we're recording them because it's much easier for us to relax, watch the market and record what we need to say. Edit everything that is not important and then post it instead of sitting live. There is always a kind of pressure when you're sitting live and trying to see things on the spot that you sometimes not even see. And this is why we're recording them, so just to give better quality, higher quality on the market overview. But guys, with that said, we will keep our eyes on the on gold, BTC, and EURUSD. We're already inside, so we waiting for this one to hit our take profit now. He's looking for buys, exactly. Perfect, Drip. Thank you very much. Thank you, Drip. I love when the community is with me. All right, cool, guys. I'm leaving it like that, and have a beautiful afternoon. I'll see you guys on the FTC later at 4 o'clock. Peace.